Hello everyone, my name is Vera. I'm so excited to bring you today. This is called Zoom Break Yoga. From all the Zooming that we're doing, this is a yoga flow that you can do anytime and do it in between your Zoom meetings. Maybe your kids can do it as well if you have kids at home on they're doing online learning. So this is just something the whole family can do. And it's not a very long class, it's a shorter class, but you can integrate it at every different time of your day, any different time of your day. So I'm really excited to bring it to you. And so yeah, all you need is your mat. If you have your diffuser, you can plug that in. I really recommend having that also by your computer. It just sets the mood because sometimes it feels like stuck energy sometimes. Also, my favorite essential oils for just creating a new mood or different mood, whatever it is for you. But for me today, I'm going to choose Serenity and Vetiver. They're very calming, very relaxing. It was a very hectic day for us and for our family, so I'm just going to use that. And you can just put it in your palms of your hands and then rub your hands together and inhale. And just join me on your mat. And if you don't have any oils, that's okay. You can just start on your mat and you can close your eyes. And you can rub your hands together, create some heat energy. And then inhale, exhale. And then you can place your hands on the back of your neck and just give yourself a nice little massage in the back of your neck. If you've been sitting a lot, this is going to be really nice. And then take your right hand and place it on the back side of your shoulder blade here, and then the left side, and just going to give yourself a nice little massage, just a nice little massage, because you deserve it. You deserve it. You need it, right? We all need it. Very nice. Good. And then just begin to roll your shoulder blades back. Roll your shoulder blades back behind you. And then roll your shoulder blades forward. Roll your shoulder blades forward. Good. And then take your right hand and reach it all the way up to the ceiling, and then reach all over to the left side. Reach, 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 and then come back. Bring your right hand down. Lift your left arm over. Reach, 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 and coming back up. And then both hands up. And clasp your hands up. Steeple position, and then reach up, 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 and then draw your shoulder blades back, puff your chest forward, and look up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, bring your hands down. And then you're going to bring your palms onto the mat. So your palms are on the mat, and you're coming onto your seat here. You're onto your seat, and your palms are on the mat. And this is just going to stretch your wrist in a different direction. So you can apply as much pressure as you want by pressing into the wrist while you're sitting on your seat here. You can press into the palms. Press into the palms of your hands, not the wrist. And then breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. This is also going to help with like carpal tunnel, or from all the typing. This is going to keep your hands nice and healthy. Inhale, exhale. Good. And then bring your palms the opposite direction and coming into your tabletop pose. Move some stuff to the side here. So planting your palms down, your knees are on the mat. And we're going to inhale, drawing our shoulder blades back. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, draw the shoulder blades back. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, draw shoulder blades back. Exhale, round. Good. Inhale and exhale. round. And now we're going to roll our torso. So this is going to help because, especially when you're sitting a lot, maybe some of you have standing desks, but majority of people probably are not standing at their computer. So if you're sitting a lot, this is great for your lower spine because that's an area that I know for me can get really like crunched up and can really affect different parts of my body. So we're just going to roll that lower spine and create some movement here. Good. Inhaling, exhaling. Excellent. And then we're going to sit back onto our heels, come into child's pose, surrendering to the moment, surrendering to the earth, to the universe, whatever it is, just surrendering. And just take stock of your day. Notice how you're feeling, what's going on, where you can look at what you've done in the past, maybe make some changes. I know for me yesterday I was really off the beam just with everything, with my energy towards my family, my husband. I just know I learned from that experience because I had some meditation this morning and I'm doing the yoga. I can have that time to reflect instead of just plow through life like I usually do. So this is just a time for some reflection. You can move your head side to side. And then plant your palms onto the mat again, coming back into tabletop. Roll over the tops of your feet, make your way into downward dog. And pressing your palms into the mat, bend your knees slightly and then extend your legs nice and long. Woo! Bend your knees and extend nice and long. Keep pressing the palms of your fingers into the mat, and you're pressing your pointer finger into the mat, elongating your tailbone to the ceiling, keeping a slight bend in your knees. And then bring your knees back to the mat, tops of the feet on the mat. Inhale, draw your shoulder blades back. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale. Exhale. And roll your torso again. Rolling that torso again. Good. And then I want you to wag your tail. Wag your tail. Good. Wagging your tail. Now place your left hand down on the mat. Extend your right arm to the ceiling. Reaching up, up, and then reach your right hand behind you. And you're going to create a nice twist here. Breathing in and out. Good. And bring your right hand down, extend your left arm to the ceiling. So you notice I do not have any music, and the reason why is you are free to put your own music on, so definitely put your own music on. I love practicing with music. If you're not a fan of practicing with music, well, there's no music. Also, if you're practicing with your kids or a family member, they can pick some music as well. I know my kids love some upbeat songs when they're practicing yoga, so yes, so coming back to center, and then we're going to come onto our elbows, clasp our hands together. We're going to set up for a dolphin pose, so rolling over the tops of your feet, make your way into dolphin. So already doing a lot of stretching of our calves, of our back of our thighs, our glutes, inhaling, exhaling. And come onto your tippy toes here and then roll it down. Try to touch your heels to the mat and then come to your tippy toes and try to touch your heels to the mat and come onto your tippy toes and heels to the mat and lower back down. Plant your palms into the mat, roll over tops of the feet, make your way into downward facing dog. And step, 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 step. Bend your knees a lot and hang heavy over your thighs. Grab your elbows with your hands and just hang heavy here as you breathe in and out. Inhale and exhale. And allow your hands to just flop down if you'd like as well. And just allow yourself to just hang and moving that stuck energy around a little bit from sitting, doing the zooms. Just allow your hands to go wherever they want, right? Just, it doesn't matter. No one's watching you. No one cares. It's just for you and your body. I know this feels good for my body. So just do what feels good for you. Just moving that stuck energy. And then inhale, arms high, high, high to the sky. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands to Namaste. Prayer pose. Think about something you're grateful for. Attitude of gratitude. Gratitude is an action. The more that you focus on it, the more that it will grow. It will grow and grow and grow. So, what can you focus on today? As you inhale, arms overhead. Reach back. Fall back. Reach, reach. And then exhale. Just reach everything down to the mat. Inhale to your flat back. So, you want to plant your palms onto your shins, so nice flat back, and then put your hands onto the mat, step back to downward facing dog. Ooh, my mat's a little dirty. Okay, and then bend one knee, bend the other. I don't know about you, but my calves are really tight. I went for a walk, a little hike today in the woods, which is fun because I live in the city, so I was not in the city, I was in the woods, and just feel the tightness of that. And then sitting in the car a lot when we were driving there. And then extend your right leg up, open up your right thigh, and then step through, coming into runner's lunge here. So holding it here. And we're going to plant our palms into the mat and draw your shoulder blades back. Breathing in and exhaling out. Bring your left knee onto the mat. And we're going to extend our right leg, giving ourselves a nice stretch along the right thigh as we point and flex our right foot. Point and flex the right foot. Good. And then make your way back into runner's lunge. Plant your left hand down onto the mat as you extend your right arm to the sky. And then if you'd like to, reach back and take hold of your lower spine and keep drawing that right shoulder blade back. Excellent. Right hand down, step back, downward facing dog. Excellent. Left leg extends. Open left thigh. Breathe here, inhale, exhale, and then step through to runners. Holding it here, drawing your shoulder blades back. And then bring your right knee down onto the mat. Extend your left leg long. And point and flex. Point and flex your left thigh. Left foot. And make your way back to runners. Place your right hand down. Left arm extends. Breathe in and out. Reach your left hand behind you. Breathe in and out. Beautiful. Left hand down. Step back. Downward facing dog. Let's come into puppy dog pose. So bring your knees down. And stick your bum in the air like you don't care, and extend your arms. Puppy dog pose, forehead onto the mat. Press into your palms into the mat, your elbows into the mat. Good. Excellent. Inhale, exhale. Make your way back to tabletop. And this time we're going to extend our left leg back. So our left leg extends back, and our right arm extends forward. And this works your core muscles. This strengthens your core, which is really helpful when you're sitting at the computer a lot. Breathing. Keep your spine nice and long, your head nice and long. Inhale. Exhale. We're just going to do little pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding it here. And then reach back for your left foot. And reach it up. Inhale, exhale, and lower it down. Good. And shake, shake, shake a little bit. Shake, shake, shake. All right, now left side. Arm long, right leg long. Holding it here, breathing in and out. In and out. And then we're going to pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach back for your right foot and lift it up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and release. Excellent. We're going to sit back onto our heels and just take stock of your body. How are you feeling right now? Inhale, exhale. And we're going to do a lot more shoulder action because of all that sitting that we do that we can tend to hunch over. So we're going to keep drawing our shoulder blades back and focusing on expanding the chest and the heart chakra, which is right here. So really focusing on that area. So you're going to bring your hands behind you and lift your torso, puff up your chest, and drop your head back. Inhale, exhale. And coming back to center. Plant your hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Inhaling, exhaling. Now we're going to cross our right foot over our left. And just feeling that stretch as we cross our right foot over the left. Press your palms into the mat. And then we're going to take our left over the right. And press your palms into the mat. And right over left. Press. And left over right. And press palms. And make your way back to hip width distance. And then you're going to walk your hands to your feet and sink your hips a little lower. Draw your feet together and come up to Utkatasana chair pose. So sinking into your hips, draw your thighs together, squeeze your thighs together. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale, forward fold. Walk your feet hip width distance and take your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes, and you're just going to bend one knee and bend the other. And shake your head yes, shake your head no. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. And then walk your hands all the way to high plank. Come into high plank pose, breathing here. Check that your shoulder blades are over your wrist. Your core is nice and engaged. And you're going to lower all the way down onto your stomach. Good. Let's make our way into Sphinx pose. So plant your palms onto the mat, your elbows onto the mat, and draw your shoulder blades back. And you're going to kick your right and your left. Kick your right and your left. Kick your right and your left. And kick both legs. Good. And draw your shoulder blades back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Plant your palms down and lift up. Draw shoulder blades back. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Step to the front of the mat. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Bring your hands to Namaste pose, to prayer board pose. Once again, think about something you're grateful for. I'm grateful for all of you for watching, continuing to watch right now, and for taking that time to be with yourself, to express gratitude for yourself and your journey, and to take that pause of self-care, which is so important, which I personally struggle with sometimes. So I'm grateful that I can teach, because this is also a form of self-care for me, because while I'm teaching, I'm also doing the practice and sharing the love of the practice with all of you, so thank you. So from here, our hands in prayer, extend our arms overhead, and we're going to reach over to the right side and the left side, and then reach all the way back, reach, and exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, downward facing dog. Right leg extends, open up your right thigh, and step through to warrior one. So your back foot is at 45 degrees, and you're going to inhale to rise up, and you're going to open up to warrior two. And you're staring at your middle finger on your right side, and you're going to inhale, reverse your warrior, and begin to straighten your right leg on track, right leg. And you can begin to hinge forward to the front of the room. Right hand lands on your shin, left arm extends to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale, and make your way up. Toe heel your feet to face the front of the room. And you're going to clasp your hands behind your back, puff your chest forward, exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, and exhale. And if you wish, you can bring your hands onto the mat and make your way to a flat back. Extend your right arm high to the ceiling, pressing your left hand onto the mat, and then take it the opposite side. Left hand down, right hand down, left arm to the sky. And come back to center. And then you can grab your ankles and draw your torso to your thighs. Inhaling and exhaling. And make your way back to runner's lunge. And you're going to toe heel your right foot. Make your way into half pigeon here. It's a bit of an early half pigeon, so maybe your hips are still getting used to feeling that intensity. So just breathe in here. We're not falling into half pigeon. Rather, we're just sitting up, breathing here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. And now you're going to take your left foot and reach it over your right, stacking your hips, bringing your right hand onto the inside of your left thigh here, and breathe. Inhale and exhale. This is a very nice pose, especially if you've been sitting a lot. It's really nice for your thighs. And we're just going to give ourselves a nice twist here. And twist to the opposite side. Very nice. And to come out of this pose, you bring your hands onto the mat and make your way back to downward facing dog. Excellent. And extend your left leg. And step through to warrior one on your left side. And then open up to warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And begin to straighten your left leg on track. And begin to hinge forward to the front of the room. Imagine someone's pulling your left arm. And you're going to reach up out of your core. Reach your left hand down. Extend your right arm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise up, and then toe heel your feet to face the front. Once again, clasp your hands behind your back. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Well done. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And bring your hands down to the mat. Walk your hands underneath your thighs. Try to touch the back wall, as in you're like reaching towards the back wall. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Make your way back to a flat back. And extend once again your right arm to the ceiling. And the left side. And then walk yourself over to your left foot, and you're going to come into half pigeon. Bring your right knee down. So that's an early half pigeon here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then we're going to reach our right foot over our left, stacking your hips. So this time your right thigh is on top of your left, and we're going to place our hands. We're going to just do a little press on the inside, that inside where, right where your knee is and meets your thigh, just right there. Just going to do a little press. Great. And we're going to make our way onto our seat. We're going to come into reverse tabletop. So press your pelvis up to the ceiling. Holding in here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. You can drop your head back if you like. Exhale. And now we're going to lift our right foot to the ceiling and then plant our right foot on top of our left thigh, lowering down. And we're going to reach our right hand underneath the inside of our left foot. Sorry, that's our right foot. Inside of our right foot. And then clasp our left knee and lower onto your back. And draw your left thigh towards your chest. Inhale. Exhale. This should be really nice. Really good break from all the sitting. And as I said before, this is a bit of a modified yoga practice, a little bit shorter than a traditional, just so you can get it in if you have a half hour, or it's at 40 minutes, great time to just do this little yoga intermission where we're focusing really on the thighs, the shoulders, the torso, the abdomen. We're just trying to target that all really in a concise way. Inhale, exhale. Now extend your legs up to the sky, and then we're going to point and flex our feet. Point and flex. And we're going to lower our feet down, plant your hands down, and we're going to just come right back up. And we're going to lower our feet down, and we're going to come right back up. And we're going to lower our feet down, and come back right up, and lower our feet down, and come right back up. One last time, lower feet, and make your way back up. Good, bring your knees into your chest. Excellent. Let's come into reverse tabletop again as we begin to rock and roll up and down our mat. This is a nice little massage for your spine. And make your way back into tabletop. Press your pelvis up to the ceiling. Holding in here, you can drop your head back. We're going to take our left foot, extend it long, and reach it on top of our right thigh, lower down. And we're going to take our left hand, reach it underneath the inside of your left foot, clasp your right knee, and lower down. Draw your right knee towards your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. I know for me this side is a little bit tighter, so just notice what side is tighter, one versus the other, without judgment. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. And bring your knees into your chest. Give them a nice hug. Extend your legs up to the ceiling. Now we're just going to cross. I'm doing a little bit of ab work here, so we're just going to cross. And feel free to, if you want to do the easier way, it's a little bit easier, but if you want to tuck your hands underneath your seat, you can do that, or you don't have to do that. So a couple options. So let's try that again. Point your feet, lowering down, and up, and lowering down, and up. A couple more times. Oop, lowering down. And last time. And up. Ooh! Alright, good job. Rock and roll up and down your mat. Okay. And coming up onto your toes. Coming up onto your toes. This is a nice little toe stretch for you guys. Bring your hands to namaste. Playing with your balance. Inhale. Exhale. And maybe play around with extending your arms. And plant your hands down. And roll over just forward fold over your thighs. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. And inhale, rise up. And bring your hands to namaste. What's another thing that you're grateful for? Let's cultivate more of that. Okay, so we're going to wind it down because I did want to keep this to a shorter class so you can practice it in between your Zooms. So inhale, arms. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, put your hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale as you draw yourself to high plank. Keep your core engaged as you lower all the way down onto your stomach. Good. So you're going to bend your right knee and your left. You're going to come into bow pose. So inhale and then lift your legs. Draw your shoulder blades back. Inhale, lift. For 3, for 2, and 1. Lower down. And you're going to windshield wiper your feet side to side. We're going to do that one again, just because it is so good for our back when we're sitting a lot. So grab the tops of your feet. And we're going to inhale, lift. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Release. Good. Windshield wiper your feet side to side. And inhale, lift, draw your shoulder blades back, tops of the feet on the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, and we're going to come to sit on our seat. All right, sit on our seat. And bring your feet together for Baddha Konasana. And we're just going to flutter our Baddha Konasana legs a little bit. And if you'd like to, drawing your nose to your feet or wherever they land. You can also take a block and place it here. So allowing yourself to mount towards that place. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling. And make your way back up. And roll your head and neck a few times and take it the opposite direction. Good. Extend your legs nice and long, point your feet, and open up your arms. We're going to lower down for 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise back up, forward fold. Let's try that again. And lift your chest, lower down for 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And forward fold. And last time we're going to lower down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down onto your back. Feels good to be on your back, right? All right, so we're gonna come into bridge pose. So place your feet hip width distance, and we're gonna lift up our pelvis to the ceiling. Scoop your core, lift your pelvis, shimmy your shoulders, and lift for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Lower down. Good. And let's try that again. And lifting up. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Lowering down. And let's try that again. And inhale, lift your pelvis. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now we're going to come into wheel pose. So place your palms onto your mat. And you can either pop right on up or come back into wheel pose. So, come into bridge pose. So either way, either one. So here we go. Inhale and rise up for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Lower down and make your way into Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together, hips apart. Rest your right hand on your heart, left hand on your stomach. Close your eyes. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Where can you surrender even more than where you're surrendering now? Just release, release, release. Make your way into Happy Baby by grabbing the bottoms of your feet with your hands. And just rock side to side. And bring your knees into your chest. Grab your bolster or a block or whatever you have and you place it underneath your seat. Extend your legs out to the ceiling. If you don't have a bolster or block, you can just place your hands underneath your seat and extend your legs up to the ceiling. And holding it here as you allow the detoxification of your lymphatic system to move through your body as your blood circulates in a different direction. Inhaling, exhaling. This is also really good if you don't have a lot of time to practice in between your Zooms or just throughout your day. Just even putting your legs up against the wall is a great way to just get things moving. And it's a way to also, have some surrender as well, because your feet are over your heart, which is your root chakra over your heart chakra, which is really beautiful. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous pose. And it just also relaxes you. It decreases stress levels. If you find yourself getting anxious throughout the day, this is a really great one. Just calms your nerves. It's a great one. And release. And the last pose we'll do before Shavasana is fish pose. So another one I recommend, if you have your bolster, you can also just place your hands underneath your seat and bring your elbows onto the mat and reach your head back. But if you have a block or a bolster, you can also take some pillows. Just take a pillow, honestly, and just place it underneath your torso. Extend your legs and allow your head to reach the mat. So your torso is lifting up. Inhale, exhale. And we're going to take that block away. We're going to bring our knees into our chest. And we're going to extend our left leg long. Bring your right knee to your chest. Twist over to the left side. Extend your right arm to the right side. Twist over, looking at the right side. Make your way back to center. Extend that right leg long. Draw your left knee to your chest. Right leg long, draw your left knee to your chest, twist over to the right side, and look over to the left side. And come back to center. Draw both knees into your chest. Give them a nice loving hug. And we're going to set up for our final resting pose of Shavasana. So feel free to grab your socks or a blanket or some pillows, whatever you're going to do to make yourself super relaxed now. Your essential oil, your favorite essential oil. I like putting it on my third eye and my crown chakra during Shavasana. Put your hands onto the mat and breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Imagine a light is hovering over your whole body, a beautiful, glorious light that's healing every cell in your body, every cell. And just see your whole body light up with health, with wellness, with vitality, with energy, with clairvoyance, with insight, intuition, generosity, gratitude, happiness, joy, forgiveness, thankfulness, patience, all the things that we want in our lives. Financial abundance, whatever it is, just see your whole body light up with all this stuff. Because you have the power to have all this in your life. That light is so bright and beautiful, and it gets even brighter and more beautiful when the light makes its way, a new light makes its way from the bottoms of your feet, where your root chakra is, to the base of your spine, the stability and grounding to your sacral chakra, which is where your pubic area is, and then make your way to your solar plexus, which is where your stomach and your digestion resides, healing your digestion, healing the sacral, healing the root. The light comes up to the chest, your heart chakra, from your heart to your throat, relaxing your throat to your shoulders, your fingers, your elbows, back up to your shoulders, your throat, your mouth, relaxing your mouth, your nose, your eye sockets, your third eye, and finally the crown of your head, total relaxation. The light just shoots out from the top of your head, connecting you with the dynamic energy of the universe that's so expansive, in this fabulous bliss that you are now experiencing. Total wholeness, total wellness, total being of light. Shavasana. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Roll over onto your side. And slowly make your way up the seated position. We're going to close our practice with one deep Om together. Inhale. Bring your hands to Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me during this time. I'm so grateful for you. Feel free to reach out with any questions about yoga or essential oils. VeraVentura.com. That's VeraVentura.com. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful rest of your day, or evening, or morning.